Hey there, how to be sure to supersize your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Our confidence related idiom today is to be sure. And when I was growing up, probably when I was I don't know if it was in grade school, but high school for sure, to be sure was a very popular phrase. It's been around for a long time. It was first recorded actually in 1657, and it means undoubtedly, of course, certainly, it means that you expect something to happen, or it means you're agreeing that you are going to do something. Somebody tells you and invites you to a party, you'll say, I'll see you there, and you say, oh, to be sure, or I can't even say it in the snarky way we used to say it in high school, but it's a very popular phrase, to be confident or sure that something will happen, to expect something to happen. So how does this apply to growing and building and supersizing our business? Well, I'm going to share a few tips and a few things I've learned over the decades with respect to growing businesses that we need to be sure of in order to grow and build and supersize our business. Number one, we need to decide and commit and choose to build a business and to supersize and grow that business. The first step in anything is to decide what you want. So we're going to decide what we want, and that is, of course, to be creating the business that we want to see in the world, our supersized business that makes the world a better place. Then we want to make sure that we are continually improving and growing and investing in what's the most important thing in our business? Well, first, yourself. The best investment you can make ever is investing in yourself, making sure that you're learning, developing, growing the skills that you need to build the business that you want to see in the world, or to hire the right people, and that means investing in them and their advancement and education and skills and abilities, and building on our strengths and adding to those, building on everybody's strengths, and then finding ways to supplement things that either we don't like to do or that are what we consider weaknesses for ourselves. I consider accounting and number crunching and things a weakness for myself, so that's always one of the first things that we outsource in any business that I'm involved in. The other thing we want to do is audit or pay attention to what's really going on in our culture, in our business, and our environment. Sometimes we can do that ourselves by doing a SWOT analysis. At least I do one annually in each of my businesses, and that again stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. We want to pay attention to what's going on inside our business as well as outside of our business, because many a business has actually imploded from within because the leaders have lost control of or an idea of what's actually going on inside their business. That happens a lot at different growth stages in businesses. So we want to, at least we or someone else, be paying attention to what is actually happening in our business, not what we think is happening in our business. I will admit that early on I was guilty of thinking certain things were going on and happening in my business, expecting them to happen only, and I was, to be sure, I thought they were happening, only to find out that there were some things going on that were not good and that I didn't want to have going on in businesses I was associated with. So that's just a couple of thoughts on to be sure. I would love to know your take or your experience with this particular idiom or expression. To be sure of something, to be confident, to expect it to happen, and how it's impacted you growing your business. Share in the comments below. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow for another confidence-related idiom for the rest of the month to coincide with this year's annual challenge to do one thing every day that improves us. Have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.